Hi everybody, and welcome back for another exciting video of game pickups for the week. It wasn't a really big week as far as number of games picked up, but they were definitely quality titles. And one of them is, I'm really excited to share with you another video down the road pertaining to this video. I will set a link to the description down the road when the next video is posted, and just simply stay tuned. I look forward to putting forth the video hopefully next few weeks, so it should be something interesting to look forward to. Before I get to that special video and the segue to it, I'm going to start with another one and talk a little bit about as far as my take on a special genre, which is the shoot 'em up genre, or shmups, as some people call them. I've enjoyed playing shmups ever since the Atari 2600. Games like Asteroids, Space Invaders, the shoot 'em up genre has been a lot of fun. Certainly, as far as the whole idea of shooting has been overshadowed certainly by third-person and first-person shooters. Games that are lots of loot boxes, such as Fortnite and Apex Legends, have kind of taken over. However, the first game, the most special game with regards to the whole idea of shooting and surviving and so forth, really came down to those old school shooters. So I enjoy playing them. Am I great at them? Definitely not, but I definitely enjoy playing them. I think the first system where I really got ingrained into the genre has to be with the Sega Dreamcast. Big Dreamcast fan, and Capcom did a great job as far as bringing a lot of these shoot 'em ups over to the States. And then certainly as far as it was during the Sega Saturn period beforehand, when I discovered the beauty of things like eBay and being able to import games over from Japan. So definitely the Saturn, and certainly the 16-bit era, certainly the Sega Genesis had lots of shoot 'em ups, and certainly as far as that's what got me interested. So the game I picked up this week, it was a pretty neat game. Certainly it's come out already in the States, both for PS4 and the Switch, and that is, drumroll please, Cyverior Delta. So you might see this and think to yourself, hey, I've not seen this box over at my GameStop or necessarily on eBay or Amazon, or perhaps you have, and you think to yourself, what's the difference about this one? It's a Cyverior Delta Premium Sound Box. Well, my friends, I stumbled upon it by accident on Amazon. This is actually a PS4 Collector's Edition for the game. It came out in Japan, which includes both a CD soundtrack, a vinyl soundtrack, and it's supposed to have a steel book. Now, I've not opened it up. I don't like to open up games until I'm ready to play with them. I'm not quite ready yet because I've got a couple other games ahead of them in the queue. However, I look forward to giving this a try. Now, if you've not played the Cyverior series, what's really cool about it is that it really challenges you to really put your neck out there. Kind of get as close to bullets as you can without getting blown up. I stumbled upon that game initially playing it on Sega Dreamcast. So Cyverior 2, The Will to Fabricate, definitely it was my first experience with Cyverior. Definitely a different game. There's a lot of different shooters on the Dreamcast. So if you have an interest in shooters, go look on the Dreamcast. First-person shooters, not a whole lot, but still some quality titles. But as far as the shoot 'em ups, your arcade, button mashing, tactical, bullet hell, you name it, Cyverior 2, The Will to Fabricate. It's a little pricey on the Dreamcast. Certainly as far as the shooters from that era have gone up in price. Certainly what I paid for this, I got this not too long after it came out. I was actually in Japan, I think, when I picked this one up. However, it has definitely gone up in price. So I ended up getting it for also the original Xbox. This never came out in the United States. This was another Japan pickup. I believe I picked this up over at, I think, a SoftBank or somewhere in Akihabara. And they were kind of blowing through their whole Xbox section. There were only a handful of games. And this is one of the ones I picked up. It's in beautiful condition. Definitely nice, reflective box. And so, same thing, glorious shooter, great visuals, arcade perfection. And so I'm really looking forward to seeing how Cyverior Delta stacks up, because it has a very strong legacy. The original Cyverior, it came out also on the PlayStation 2, I believe. My friends in Europe, you were lucky enough to get it over there, and certainly folks in Japan, it came out there as well. Unfortunately for us in the United States and North America, heck, the Western Conference, Western Hemisphere, sorry, too much sports in my mind. definitely as far as we looked out. So Cyberrier 2, we didn't really get to have that. However, we might end up seeing it later down the road. There's lots of games coming out digitally as far as the marketplaces. So if this does really well, it wouldn't be surprised me as far as we end up seeing it on a storefront in the future. All right, what came in the mail, you say? So, if you saw my previous video for pickups, you saw I took a look on OfferUp and picked up a couple of Vita games recently. Well, I picked up a couple other games. Let's see what's inside. As you know, I'm the kind of person, like, I try to pick up games, I guess, at the right time. I don't necessarily say I'm a cheap gamer per se, but, games are going to go up and down in price. I try to, buy low. I'm not really one for trying to sell high, but, so I found a special couple games on OfferUp, and what drew me to their attention, these are Wii U games. These are the Scribblenauts games. So it's a Scribblenauts Unmasked, a DC Comics adventure, and Scribblenauts Limited. I'm not sure you can appreciate this, but this was actually, both of these games were actually signed by developers of the game. And so, I mean, this is pretty awesome. There's even more signatures on the back side here on Scribblenauts Unlimited. I gotta say, how often is it that you get to hold a game that, lots of individuals, sometimes hundreds of individuals put in their blood, sweat, tears, may have missed family members' birthdays, births of their children, everything else, to really devote their time and energy to bring us, hours of entertainment, and they were able to kindly sign it. So I really look forward to trying these games out on the Wii U. I think the Wii U is a great system. Fearless prediction, 10 years from now, Wii U games are going to go through the roof. I'm telling you, if you don't have them already, games are exclusive to the Wii U, or simply just the Wii U versions. I have a feeling that they're going to become like the next Dreamcast. The Wii U, undersold, it's very comparable as far as how the Sega Dreamcast didn't sell a whole lot. And there are some games that are stuck on the Wii U that have not gone to other consoles, other platforms and such. If they do, they may end up only being on digital distribution. And we see how well that's gone with certain titles. So definitely as far as, something to look forward to would be, if you don't have a good Wii U collection, you're contemplating it, now is the time to buy. The games are probably the cheapest that they will be. Are there a few expensive ones? Absolutely. I think you can get the Hello Kitty, I think, is one of those expensive games. I think there's a Sonic and a Mario Olympic game that's kind of expensive as well, but for the most part, they are very affordable. I think Devil's Third is another one that's expensive, but in comparison to what is considered expensive from 1 or 2 generations ago, it's very cheap. So if you're contemplating it, pick it up. I think you won't be disappointed. So definitely thanks for stopping by today for today's pickups video for the week. I look forward to putting forth another video next week with additional pickups. So let's see what I find. If you have any questions, comments, concerns concerning the video, please post them down below. Certainly, if you like what you see, you want to see some more, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I try to put a video out about once or twice a week. I try to mix it up. I have different ideas as far as videos go, things that are going on currently in the game scene, certainly retro gaming, and certainly what's going on in the future. So if you like it, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications for future videos. I look forward to seeing you next time. This is Kermit the Gaming Hermit. See you later.